What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope everyone is having a good start to your weekend so far. If you're new here, my name is Mike. I do financial trivia every Friday around the same time. So if you're new, make sure you are subscribed. That way you get notified anytime I go live. Give me a second. I will switch screens and we will get started here shortly. All right, the way the game works, first 5 questions are going to be completely random. And then starting on question number 6, we will dive into today's topic, which happens to be stock market trivia for what's a stock market quiz using the Kahoot app. So we will see those questions starting on question 6. First question of the game. Which of the following ingredients is not normally used to brew beer? I did pose a question in the chat. Would you rather live in a treehouse or a cave? Adam is going with treehouse. Definitely agree with that answer. I always thought it'd be cool to have my own tree fort when I was younger. So as an adult, it would definitely be cool to have like my own place to live in a tree. So Adam, I definitely agree with that answer. Which of the following ingredients is not used to brew beer? Vinegar. Vinegar would not be a very tasty beer. Introducing our competitors, we have Frugal Fam, which is me, and then we have Guitar. Welcome, Guitar. Question 2 of the random questions: which location is further east? We have New York, New York, Santiago, Chile, Ottawa, Canada, or Philadelphia, PA. What do you guys think? Just to kind of throw a hint out there, despite what most people think, South America is not directly south of the US. It's actually southeast. So that's my one hint for the game. Santiago, Chile. One answer for that. Guitar getting some points on the board. Virtual high five. I feel like most people wouldn't know that. Question 3. Reminder, the first 5 questions are random, and then starting on question 6, we will dive into today's topic, which happens to be the stock market quiz using the Kahoot app. What is the most densely populated U.S. state? Is it Connecticut, New Jersey, Rhode Island, or Maryland? Most densely populated U.S. state. Yeah, this one would basically be a guess for me. We have one answer for Rhode Island. Correct answer is actually New Jersey. I'm not sure if that changes every year, but as of the most recent year, it was New Jersey. Where in the U.S. is the Petrified Forest? Did some research on this. Basically, it's a forest where there's an abnormal amount of fossils. Pretty much everywhere you look, you can find fossils. Pretty cool. But this is actually a picture from their website. If you type in Petrified Forest right on the National Park website, this is one of the first photos you can find. Definitely pretty cool. Never been there, but would definitely be cool to check out. Because that tree, it looks like it's spray painted different colors, but I believe that's all natural. Arizona, the Petrified Forest is in northeastern Arizona, known for its fossils. Guitar moving up, more points on the board. This is the final random question before we move into the stock market questions. Question 5. How fast can an ostrich run? Depending on where you are located, you're either using kilometers per hour or miles per hour. I'm here in the US in New York, so I will be using miles per hour. So basically anywhere between 15 miles per hour all the way up to 53 miles per hour. Or it's 25 kilometers per hour all the way up to 85 kilometers per hour. Man, that is a fast ostrich. We will see here in a few seconds what the correct answer is. How fast can an ostrich run? One answer for 65 kilometers per hour or 40 miles per hour. So that would be correct. Guitar moving up. Yeah, usually we do 3 rounds. So the first round will be pretty slow. Usually around the second round we get more participation. Hopefully we get a few more people to play, because it's definitely fun when we can get like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or even 5 people to play. So yeah, hopefully we get some more people. Question number 6, we are diving into today's topic, stock market quiz using the Kahoot app. So these are all going to be stock market related questions. Starting with this one, a 1 to 4 letter symbol used to represent a company is called what? If you can see on the screen here, all the way in the left, it says symbol, and then it has a bunch of different letters that are in white. That is going to be your answer here. One answer for stock ticker, that would be correct. All the white symbols here in the left, those are going to be tickers. So you see DELL, Dell, that's the stock ticker for Dell. NVDA, that is the stock ticker for NVIDIA. Guitar, 3 in a row. Virtual high five, Guitar, if you're watching this. Question 7. The name for a part of a business that is bought and sold on the stock market is called what? Is it a part, a marker, a stocker, or a share? And we have one answer for share, and that is going to be correct. When you're buying a share of a company, you're basically buying a portion of that company. This question is to combat robots, Anyone who's played the game before knows we tend to get robots that join a little bit later on. So if you are a human, this is a free way just to get some free points on the board. Looks like this robot is balancing on some cinder blocks. Guitar 5 in a row. Hopefully get some more participation. Which of the following factors affect the stock market prices in a financial market? Is it political news, companies' return on capital investment, both of the above answers, or none of the above? Few more seconds. All right, we have one answer for the both answers. So yes, political news and how a company uses its capital. Those are both ways that can affect the market price in a financial market. Guitar moving up. Really wish I had some more people to play. Usually it takes, I don't know if it's the YouTube algorithm or what, but usually the second round there's more participation. I think it just takes a while for YouTube to figure out what this video is about. I'm assuming that's why it takes a little bit longer to get people to join. Question 10, a broker is used in which of the following markets? Huge disclaimer, I did not create this quiz. Found this quiz on I found a stock market related quiz online, and then I just recreated it into this game so we can all play together. So there's actually two of these questions I think are not completely right. A broker is used in which of the following markets? From my understanding, there's a broker or like a middleman in all of these markets, in the commodities market, the OTC, the bond market, and stock market. Stock market is just more. It's more common for like a retail investor to use a stockbroker. So I think all these are actually correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a broker in every single market that's listed there. And anyone who's new here, you can only type so many characters in the questions. So if there's a really long question, basically what I have to do is I have to type it out in Microsoft Word and then copy and paste it as a photo. So I really hope you guys can read this. Question 11, when a company earns a profit, sometimes those profits are distributed to the company's shareholders. This means those shareholders are paid a what? Are they paid a dividend, an asset, stock, or bankrupt? One answer for asset. Correct answer is a dividend. Dividend is a distribution of profits by a company to its shareholders. Companies are not obligated to pay a dividend. If you see most tech companies usually do not pay a dividend, or if they do, it's a very low dividend. They use the profits to basically reinvest into the company. So yeah, tech companies, it's pretty common to not pay a dividend. Question 12, we are about halfway through the game. Financial gain or a return on your money is called what? Loss, profit, risk, or asset? I'm noticing there's about a 10-second lag. Let's see. I might change some settings around and hopefully maybe the lag won't be as bad. Financial gain or return on your money. We have one answer for asset. Correct answer is profit. Let me just change some settings around real quick. Let's see if I can fix this here. All right. Let's see if that worked. This question is to combat robots. So far, we've been blessed. We have not had any robots interfere with the game yet, but it's a free way to get some points on the board. Yeah, it looks like it's about the same lag. Still about a 10-second lag. Guitar moving up, more points on the board. Question 14. What does IPO stand for? Um, Reminder, this quiz is about the stock market, so IPO is in terms of the stock market. Does it stand for incredible profit opportunity, initial public offering, investing pays off, or none of the above? What do you guys think? We have one answer for incredible profit opportunity. Correct answer is actually initial public offering. It is a way for private companies to raise money in terms of equity financing. So they issue their shares to the general public. Question 15. Which of the following is not a type of financial instrument? This is the second question. So again, I did not create this quiz, but this is the second one, which I don't think is 100% accurate. And from my knowledge, all of these are financial instruments. Treasury bills, also known as T-bills, bonds, securities, and derivatives. So derivatives would be like options and futures. Securities could be things like stock, like a stock. There's bonds, and then treasury bills. Again, yeah, these are all financial instruments from my knowledge. But according to the author of the quiz, they had treasury bills as something that is not a financial instrument. So again, yeah, I think these are actually all financial instruments. So this probably needs to be updated. Question 16. Why would a company need to issue stock? So who even cares? Why do people need to be listed on the stock market? Why does it matter? Whoops, got to make sure I'm logged into the game. To raise money, yeah, very, very good. We just had the question about IPO. So when a private company wants to raise money, they can go public, and the way they do that is through an IPO. Usually get investment banks involved, and they issue their shares to the public, and that is how they raise money through equity financing. Question 17. Who is this person? Should be an easy one, maybe not. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, John Bogle, or Warren Buffett. Hopefully, you know two of these names. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, CEO and founder of Tesla. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon. John Bogle is the founder of Vanguard. And Warren Buffett, founder and believe he's still the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. In case anyone is wondering, Warren Buffett is currently number 6 on the list of the top richest people in the world. Um, in total, he has 123 billion with a B dollars. So number 6 on the list. I believe Elon Musk is still number 1, unless that has changed recently. Question 18. What type of graph is this? Bar graph, light graph, candlestick graph, or a histogram? Remember, this is a stock market quiz. Yeah, and off the top of my memory, the reason it looks like this is because the stock will have, when the stock market opens, whatever stock you're looking at, it has an opening price and a closing price. It has the high of the day and the low of the day. And I think there's more that I'm missing. But that essentially is why it looks the way it does. It is a candlestick graph. This is a candlestick graph. Um, Yahoo Finance is a great resource. What is up, Frugal Ham? We have Frugal Ham in the chat, or in the game at least. Hopefully have a little more participation, so Guitar is not playing versus himself. Question 19. Companies like Blockbuster have gone blank, losing all worth of their stock. Anyone who's ever been to a Blockbuster, this used to be a thing to do on the weekend. You would go with your family, and then basically go to the brick and mortar store. It actually looks just like this, and pick out whatever movie you want for the evening or for the weekend. And they usually sold candy and stuff, so you can get candy there. But Blockbuster went out of business. Redbox was big after that. I think even Redbox is not that popular anymore, especially now that Netflix has basically on-demand content. Netflix, Hulu, and other streaming providers. Companies like Blockbuster have gone bankrupt is the correct answer. Not even sure if Blockbuster even exists now. This question is to combat robots. Knock on wood, have not had any robots yet, but I sprinkle a few of these questions in there just to give you some free points if you are in fact a human. And reminder, this is round 1 of 3. We are going to be doing 3 rounds. Each round is going to be a brand new set of questions. So if you could stick around for round 2, please do. I will probably use last week's questions for round 2. So, new set of questions after this one. Question 21 of 23. Still a few more left. A group of companies on the stock market, such as NASDAQ, Dow Jones, and S&P 500. This is called a what? A stock, an index, an asset, or a stock broker. In case anyone is wondering, the S&P 500 tracks the performance of 500 large companies in the United States. The Dow Jones represents 30 prominent companies listed on stock exchanges in the US. And then the NASDAQ represents 100 of the largest non-financial companies listed on the NASDAQ stock market. Usually NASDAQ tends to be more tech-related companies. 2 answers for asset. Correct answer is actually an index. That would be an index. So if you want to see how the stock market is performing overall in the US, you could look at the Dow Jones. So 30 prominent companies. If the overall index is up, you can see the overall market in the US is doing well, versus if it's down, it's not doing well, depending on how you look at it. What is the stock market? Probably should have had this question early on in the game, but that's okay. Is it a type of farmer's market? Is it a place where parts of businesses are bought and sold? A special type of grocery store? Or is it a bank? Hopefully everyone gets this one right. Farmer's market. So is farmer's market, grocery store, bank? Yeah, looks like that was a pretty easy one. It's a place where parts of businesses are bought and sold. Frugal ham and guitar getting points on the board. Last question of the game. It is a double point question. So if you get it correct, you get double the points. Reminder, there's going to be a round 2 after this game. I will put a 5-minute timer on the screen. We will take a little break and then come back for round 2. Brand new set of questions. I'll just recycle one of the questions from probably from last week or previous week. So if you can stick around, please do. And of course, if not, I do appreciate you taking your time out of your day to play the game. Question 23, which type of market allows investors to sell their securities? Specifically retail investors. So is it the primary market, secondary, capital, or commodity market? Yeah, retail investors specifically. So primary market, so when a private company wants to go public, they issue their shares to institutional investors, so it could be like big banks. And then on the secondary market, that's when people like you and I can buy and sell shares of a company. So secondary market is going to be the best answer there. Third place, Frugal Fam, that's me. Frugal Ham, first place. Guitar. Guys, virtual high fives all around. Let me switch screens real quick. All right, guys, I'm going to put a 5-minute timer on the screen. We will come back for round 2. It'll be a brand new set of questions. I'll just pick a random week and I'll recycle the questions. So if you can stick around for that, please do. If not, thank you again for playing. Hopefully you are subscribed. I do this game every week. Give me 5 minutes, guys, and we'll come back for round 2 in a few minutes. What is going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. We are doing round two of financial trivia. This one's going to be from last week. It's going to be personal finance questions for middle schoolers. So we will see those starting on question six. Before we jump into the game, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Mike. I do this every Friday. So if you like this type of content, then make sure you are subscribed. Give me a second. I will switch screens and we will get started shortly. All right, first question of the game. Saudi Arabia is the biggest producer of what? Oil, coal, coffee, or uranium? All right, Saudi Arabia is the biggest producer of oil, world's largest producer and exporter of oil. They have more than 260 billion barrels of oil. Let us introduce our competitors. We have Qatar in first, Croatia in second, Prairie Sloth in third, Frugal Fan in fourth, and then yours truly, Frugal Fam, in fifth. Welcome everyone to the game. If anyone is new here, the first 5 questions are usually pretty random. And then starting on question 6, we will dive into the actual topic of the game. For this game, it's going to be personal finance questions for middle schoolers. So we will see those questions starting on question 6. Question number 2, what is the currency of Pakistan? Just looking down at my phone, making sure the game is running properly. Two answers for the rupee and two answers for the rial. Correct answer is the Pakistani rupee. So let's see who got that one right. Prairie Sloth moving up to second. Guitar still in first. Which two colors mix to form pink? New person in the chat, what is going on? Green. Green says hello. Hello, Green. Anyone who's new, I did pose a question at the top of the chat. It says, would you rather live in a treehouse or in a cave? Adam says treehouse. I tend to agree with Adam. I think living in a treehouse would be pretty cool. But let me know what your thoughts are, especially if you want to live in a cave. I feel like living in a cave might be a little more depressing. I don't know. I just feel like if you're in a treehouse, you have more of an aerial view, and I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Which two colors mix to form pink? If you said white and red, you would be correct. Prairie sloth, 3 answers in a row, moving up to first place. What is up, Texas? Texas moving up to fourth. Question 4. What is known as the City of Lights in Pakistan? Ooga Booga Cave Home is the best home. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be cool to live in a cave, but I don't know. If I could choose between a cave and like a tree fort, I think a tree fort would be cool. It'd be cool until like Mother Nature kind of gets in the way. Like I don't know. I feel like if your home was constantly swaying in the wind, that would be kind of scary, but I'm not sure. Green says just guessing. Your choices here: Lahore, Karachi, Islamabad, or Muzaffargarh. Anyone that's in Pakistan watching, maybe you. I'm assuming you probably know the answer here. Answers all over the board. Karachi, known as the City of Lights, because back in the 60s and 70s, it used to have a vibrant nightlife. Now, Karachi is known as the financial capital and industrial hub in Pakistan. So, some fun facts in case anyone was wondering. Question 5. This is the last random question before we dive into the topic today. Topic for today is personal finance questions for middle schoolers. Question 5. What is the closest planet to Earth? Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, or Mercury? Anyone who likes the solar system might know this answer. Looking down at my notes, this planet is 109.45 million miles away from Earth, and it is the closest planet to Earth. Green says the closest planet to Earth is Earth. That was actually a trick question, and you got it right. The next closest planet, though, is going to be Mercury, which is 109 million miles away. So shout out to Pink Gold Peach and Texas for getting those questions right. All right, we are all done with the random questions. Now we're diving into the topic. Again, personal finance questions that middle schoolers should be able to answer. So, first question: an agreement between a borrower and a lender where the borrower agrees to repay money with interest over time. That is called a what? Is it a loan, interest, income, or deposit? Let me know what you guys think. And of course, anyone who's played Kahoot for a while, I'm just realizing that if you're playing on your phone, it actually like shows you the question and all the answers. I don't think it did that previously, so this must be a new feature that Kahoot is offering. So 2 answers for loan, 1 for interest, 3 for income. Correct answer is actually loan. Texas on fire, 4 in a row. Croatia moving up to third place. Very cool. I don't think we've ever had anyone from Croatia play before. I think usually we get people from the U.S., U.S., India. We've had Wales, England. I think Turkey, Ireland. So Croatia would definitely be a new country. Green says, "I am so smart. I make so much smart." Green, where are you from? Are you representing Croatia? Just out of curiosity. I'm here in the U.S. in New York. It's about 11:35 in the morning. Almost time for some lunch. Question 7. Yearly amount that you get paid. Is it your wage, income, salary, or register? Green is representing the color green. Um, Green is a good color. It's not as good as blue though. I feel like blue at least is my favorite color. The yearly amount you get paid is called your salary. Pink, gold, peach moving up to third. Croatia in second. Texas still in first. We got Ouija in the house. What is going on, Ouija? Ouija, we are playing last week's game. I forget if you played it or not. But yeah, these are all the questions from last week. And we have Texas playing. So for those that don't know, Texas and Ouija, they usually are in first and second in these games. So it should be a good game. We got lots of participation. Texas 6 answers in a row. Question 9. Again, guys, these are all financial questions that middle schoolers should know. So if you are above the age of, I mean, what is middle school? Like 6 to 7. What do you like? Middle school has got to be 12 to like 13. So if you're older than 12 or 13, then you should be able to answer these. Maybe not. Money that you make from your job is called what? Interest, occupation, wage, or income? Money that you make from your job. Five answers for incomes. We have a few for wage and one for interest. Correct answer is income. We have Prairie Sloth moving up. Frugal Fan moving up. Ouija said he's having some computer issues. Yeah, well, I guess the game was lagging a little bit earlier, but I think we're fixed. It looks like the game is only 6 seconds. There's about a 6-second lag on YouTube. So if you're on the game and you're watching YouTube, there should be about a 6-second difference, which is usually pretty fast. Anything more than 6 is a little bit slower. Let's see. Question 10. Pay at the end of the month. Do you pay your credit card at the end of the month, your debit card at the end of the month? And that's really your only options here. Green virtual high five. You are so smart. I don't see any green participants though. I haven't seen green on the leaderboard yet, but pink, gold, peach moving up to second. Texas 8 answers in a row. Oh, green said he's not on the leaderboard yet, which is fine. There's plenty of questions. We're not even halfway through the game yet. Ouija said he's planning on buying that 7 Series sedan that we were talking about a few weeks ago. Dang, that's awesome. I'm assuming you're gonna finance it. Dang, Ouija's about to be rolling around in style here soon. So gas prices are high right now. 7 Series sedan, what is the gas mileage on a 7 Series sedan? I'm guessing it's between like 15 and 20 miles a gallon. I could be wrong on that. A card that uses money directly from your bank account. It looks like pretty much everyone got this. That is going to be your debit card. We got Aaron in the house. Virtual high five to Aaron. Aaron, I did want to mention I am working on a food-related YouTube video. It's about it's basically it's a cheap breakfast that you can make in the morning. So be on the lookout for that. Green is in 7th place. Let's see. Ouija said it. So the BMW 7 Series is 120 grand, down to 35 grand in 6 years. Okay. Yeah, man. Wait, so I'm confused. So Ouija, are you buying the car? Are you wait, from my understanding, you're buying it at 120 grand, and then after 6 years, it depreciates, and then it would only be worth 35 grand? Is that what you're saying? Mortgage is used to buy land or premises. Texas, 10 in a row. Anyone else have any cool cars that's watching right now? I don't own a car. I'm actually trying to go as long as I can without buying a vehicle. But if you own like a cool car, let us know in the chat. Oh, I see. All right, Ouija's buying the 2016 model, buying it for 35 grand. Okay, that seems more realistic because I was like, dang, $120,000 car. That's pretty expensive. 35 grand is more realistic. Only thoughts on that though is I guess maintenance. Maintenance would be expensive, and then gas. But I mean, gas is expensive for everybody, unless you're driving a green vehicle. Um, which brings my question to the person that goes by the name of Green. I wonder if you drive a green vehicle. Croatia is making a comeback, 3 in a row. Croatia on fire. Speaking of green vehicles, my parents, well, my mom has a Prius, so it's not 100% green, but it's a hybrid. So Prius usually gets between like I don't know, around 50 miles to the gallon, which is really good. And to fill up a Prius tank, I think it's like $27 to fill up the tank completely. It used to be a lot cheaper, but now that prices are higher, it's more expensive. But yeah, if you have a gas guzzler car, yeah, definitely going to be expensive to fill up for gas. Question 15. If you borrow money from a bank, you have to what? Pay the amount you borrowed back, pay interest back, have a time limit to use it, or all of the above. Again, guys, these are all personal finance questions that middle schoolers should be able to answer. So if they seem easy, it's because a lot of them are. And if they don't seem easy, then hopefully you walk away learning something new. I always feel like this is a fun way to start the weekend off. if you borrow money from the bank, you have to do all of the above. So, yeah, I mean, at a minimum, you have to pay the amount back, but the way that banks money is the way that banks make money is by charging interest on their loans. Texas 13 in a row. Question 16, what is the difference between needs and wants? Aaron said he cannot drive yet. Have to wait until next year. Yeah, I mean driving is fun. I think when I was at the age when I got my learner's permit, I think it was like 16 years old or something like that. But yeah, driving was super fun, but yeah, it's just so in my personal opinion it's just a giant headache. Like when you own a vehicle, it's like you have to pay for maintenance, gas, parking, um, insurance, and I don't know, it's a giant headache. So I mean, enjoy it while you can, but I don't know. I've always been big on like public transportation, even though like it's not the most fun experience, but it's a lot easier to manage than dealing with driving. But cheap gas 2024, Ouija, I agree with that. Virtual high five and Treehouse. Yeah, so far we've had two people. Earlier in the chat, I mentioned, would you rather live in a treehouse or in a cave? So I guess that makes three of us. So Ouija, Adam, and I all think living in a treehouse would be cool. And then Green said cave. So majority so far like the treehouse. One person likes the cave. I think both would be cool, but I think being in a cave would be like dark and depressing. So for that reason, I'm gonna go with the treehouse. Hourly rate that you get paid, is it your wage, your income, your salary, or a register? I think I've only had one job that paid salary, and that was the military. Hourly rate, definitely some pros and cons there. But yeah, most of the jobs that I've had have been hourly. Man, I don't know if anyone can stop Texas. 15 answers in a row. Question 18. Disposable income is income that people spend on things they don't really need. So I guess the income that you expect to receive from your work, that would be your gross income, and then the actual amount that you receive is going to be your net income. So after taxes are taken out, Social Security, Medicare, and then whatever else. That's at least for the United States. I'm not sure how it works in the European countries. But then, yeah, after taxes are taken out, that would be your net income. And so this is talking about disposable income. A way that I like to remember this is think of it as like your play money. So like after you pay for like your clothes, food, shelter, whatever's left over is your play money, also known as your disposable income. Texas, 16 in a row. Um, this is a pretty solid leaderboard. Guitar in fifth, Frugal Fan fourth, Croatia third, Pink Gold Peach in second. Question 19. Complete record of your borrowing and repayment performance is known as what? Personal info, personal history, credit history, or credit info? What do you guys think? Anyone have any cool plans going on this weekend? Um, Fun fact: it is my birthday on Sunday. I'm gonna be an old man. I'll be 32, but yeah, birthday on Sunday, but no big plans. We actually just got a lot of snow in New York, and luckily we have power on again, but we actually lost power for a day, which is very sad. I don't know if you've gone without technology for a day, but it is doable, but it's a humbling experience. Not having electricity for a day. So lots of reading and basically just getting chores done around the house. Ouija said happy early birthday. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, at a certain point I feel like you just stop. I don't know, you stop your birthdays are like not as like exciting, I guess. Like my 21st birthday was so exciting, and then after that I was like, all right, there's not a whole lot to look forward to, but I mean, it is a cool day, I guess. Here's a good question for everyone. In terms of your birthday, if it's your birthday, do you prefer to have cake on your birthday, or would you rather have something else? So I'll use myself as an example. I'm not actually a big fan of cake. I do enjoy ice cream cake, but by itself, I'm just not a big fan of. Would much rather just have ice cream. Um, but yeah, that's just me. Some people really like cake, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Would rather just have ice cream in my personal opinion. Yeah, Ouija and Aaron both said happy birthday. Thank you guys so much. Definitely becoming an old man over here. Which one of the following relates to the ability of a business to pay its debts as they fall due? That is going to be solvency. I don't imagine that's a question that middle schoolers should know, but apparently that's in there. Texas and Pink Gold Peach points on the board. Guys, I think the last question I'm pretty sure it's double points. So there is a chance to get first here. We still have two questions to go. We have this one and then one more after this. Ouija said small cake with no frosting on the day. None of that unhealthy artificial food color. A cake without that's you're telling me you enjoy cake but without frosting. I feel like that defeats the purpose of having a cake. Cuz don't you want a cake to have the sweetness of the frosting? I don't know. I would I'd skip the cake altogether and just go with ice cream, but yeah, I think you're talking about funfetti or the confetti or funfetti cupcakes. Funfetti cupcakes are the ones that they have like all the artificial food coloring and stuff in it. I don't know. All right, so the last question is double points. So guys, you want to make sure you answer this correctly. That way you can get double points, and we'll see if anyone can beat Texas. Texas has 20 questions in a row. Last question of the game. This place accepts deposits from individuals and organizations that have excess funds and provide loans to those who are in need. This financial institution is called a what? An investment bank, a commercial bank, a credit union, or an insurance company. Guys, double points. Make sure you get this right. We will see if anyone can beat Texas. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought you meant. So still have frosting, but not the artificial frosting, like actual good frosting. That makes sense. We had one answer for investment bank, one answer for insurance company. Correct answer is commercial bank. Let's see what the leaderboard brings us. We have Croatia in third place. Second place, pink, gold, peach. First place is Texas. That's got to be 21 questions in a row. Fourth place, we have Prairie, and fifth place is Frugal Fan. Guys, virtual high fives all around. Let me switch screens real quick. All right, guys, that was round two. We are doing 3 rounds today. So I'm going to put a 5-minute timer on the screen and we will come back for round three. Brand new set of questions. So if you can make it for that, please do. If you cannot make it, please make sure you are subscribed. I do this game every Friday. So if you are subscribed, you will get notified anytime I go live. Um, Thank you so much for playing today, guys. I will put a 5-minute timer on the screen, and hopefully, I see most of you back for round three coming up soon. What is up, guys? My name is Mike. I do live financial trivia every Friday. Make sure you are subscribed. That way, you get notified anytime I go live. We are on round 3 of trivia. Give me a second. I will switch screens and we'll get started shortly. All right, maybe not. I have to change the theme. So I guess you have to pay money for this theme. So I do apologize. Give me a second. I have to refresh the screen and then you have to join again. So give me 1 second. I'll fix this. All right. Do apologize. All right. I'll give everyone a minute or two to join. Let's see here. Yeah, basically Kahoot wanted me to pay money, so not about to do that on this channel because we are frugal, fam. Yeah, let's give it a minute or so. We'll have some give some time for people to join. I have to join the game as well. All right. Apologize about that. 453-4197. All right, here we go. We have robots. Hopefully the game does not freeze. Anyone who wants to play, the code is going to be, I mean, it's in the pink box on the screen. It's 453-4197. This quiz is about NFTs, so basically recycled a quiz from weeks or months ago. So definitely one that we've done in the past, but for today it's going to be a little bit different. So NFTs, we'll see those questions starting on question 6. First question. So there's 5 random questions. The first random question is going to be about the color black. In printing, it's the color black. In chemistry, it's potassium. In baseball, it's a strikeout. Which letter is it? K, R, T, or X? What do you guys think? Three answers for K. That would be correct. Did not know that was a strikeout in baseball. Let's introduce the competition. Down in Texas in first, Pink Gold in second, Frugal Sham in third, and then we have F. We have the letter F in fourth, and then what appears to be a robot in fifth. Which has more land mass, Antarctica or Canada? More land mass? Is it Antarctica or is it Canada? What do you guys think? Looks like Squidward is pretty cold. He's like an ice cube floating in the lake. Antarctica has more landmass than Canada. Same people in the same positions. Texas in first, Pink Gold second, Frugal Sham third. What princess was traditionally called Badr al Budur? Badr el Budur before Disney renamed her. However you pronounce that. Is it Bella, Anna, Jasmine, or Ariel? Any Disney fans out there should be able to get this one. If not, I did give you a hint in the picture on the screen. Anyone have a favorite Disney movie? Mine as a child was the original Mulan. I think I used to watch that all the time. Wasn't a fan of the new Mulan, but the original one was good. Um, Aladdin was good as well. I did enjoy Aladdin. Jasmine, it looks like everyone knew that one. Pink gold is on fire. In Swedish, a scavator is a rabbit with what unusual feature? So it looks like a taxidermist made this animal. This is not a real animal, but it looks like a rabbit with horns. Or I guess a rabbit with antlers and like wings to fly. Pretty interesting. This would be a good conversation starter if you had this in your home. What is the unusual feature? Is it wings, glasses, leotard, or giant hands? Pink gold, yeah. Whoever's pink gold, let us know what that means. Ouija said pink gold sounds like some kind of metal. I was thinking it sounded like a beverage. Um, I don't know, like a pink gold cocktail or something. I don't know, like a mixed drink or something. I have no idea. The three actors that starred as Magneto, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange have all played what other character? So I guess what they're asking is the person that you see here in the photo, what other character has he played besides Magneto, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange? Few more seconds. James Bond, Basil, Ebenezer Scrooge, or Sherlock Holmes? We will find out what the answer is shortly. Correct answer, or sorry, Sherlock Holmes. Looks like everyone got that correct. Frugal Sham, 5 in a row. Actually, it's very tight for second and third place, and still not far away from first. So a reminder, I recycled one of the quizzes from a few weeks or months ago. It happens to be about NFTs. In case you're wondering what an NFT is, these are your choices: non-frequent token, non-frequent tally, non-fungible tally, non-fungible token. All right, so if I can explain this, so bear with me, I'm definitely not an expert on this. If I can explain what NFT actually means, it's like if you have a dollar bill and I have a dollar bill, in the system that we use today, each dollar bill is worth the same amount. They're each worth $1. For a dollar bill to be non-fungible, then it would mean that maybe my dollar bill is worth more than your dollar bill. So that's what being non-fungible means. Um, I probably did not do the best job at explaining that, but you could have two identical items, but they each are not they each do not have the same value. So in the NFT space, it comes down to like digital artwork. So some pieces of digital artwork are worth more than others, basically. Which type of cryptocurrency uses the same blockchain as most NFTs? Is it a Is it Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin? Yeah, do not have my notes in front of me for this quiz, so I will do my best to answer, but a lot of these I have to research prior to the game. Um, that way I kind of know what I'm talking about, but yeah, NFTs, yeah, definitely not an expert in this field. Looks like everyone got this right. Ethereum. We have down in Texas, Pink Gold, Frugal School Shoot, and Feliz Navidad. Interesting. Interesting name. This question is to combat robots. Yep, we tend to get robots that join the game, so this is a free way to get some easy points if you are, in fact, a human. Any interesting countries out there? Anyone? We had Croatia earlier. I'm not sure if Croatia is still playing. Um, I am here in the United States. All right, everyone appears to be a human. That is good news. Question 9. Which of these NFTs recently sold for $69 million? From my memory, all of these photos that you see here, these are all millions of dollars worth. They're all way over like millions of dollars. I don't know what all of them are called. I do know the bottom right one, Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter. The first tweet ever was him setting up his own Twitter account, and I guess he took a screenshot of that and sold it as an NFT. So pretty interesting. Specifically though, we're looking for the one that sold for 69 million. I forget the artist's name, but he basically took every single digital art piece he ever made, and then he did a collage of it, and so that's exactly what this picture looks is. Um, and he sold it for $69 million. Question 10: which of the following is correct? All cryptocurrency is non-fungible. A $5 bill is fungible. A used car is fungible. NFTs are the only non-fungible asset. Think I know the answer to this? Okay, so that kind of goes back to the example I used earlier. If you and I both have a $5 bill, A $5 bill is fungible because regardless of who has a $5 bill, it's always going to be worth the same amount. For it to be non-fungible, then my $5 bill would have to be worth either more or less than your $5 bill. So so yeah, long story short, the top right is the correct answer. All right. Looks like we all got that. Texas winning streak 10 answers in a row. Of the following, which could be sold as an NFT? A Pringles flavor, a New York Times column, a video of LeBron James dunking a basketball, or all of the above? What do you guys think? Speaking of NFTs, does anyone own any NFTs? I personally do not, but I do have cryptocurrency. Um, but yeah, I don't think I've ever met anyone that actually owns like an NFT. But yeah, let us know if you have any NFTs and if you've made any money on them. I know some people have made a lot of money on them, and some people have lost a lot of money. All the above. Looks like everyone got that correct. Places are still everyone's still in the same position now. Very strong leaderboard. Question 12. We are about halfway through the game. What factors are most likely to influence the price of an NFT? And of course, we have Peter Griffin, anyone who is a fan of Family Guy. Factors are most likely to influence the price of an NFT. Who created or previously owned the NFT? I would say that's valid, especially if a celebrity made an NFT. Both answers above. So four people got that correct. Let's see here. Peach Cocktails moving up to fourth place. Welcome to the game, Peach Cocktails. Pink Gold, 12 in a row, not far behind Texas. In case you're wondering, not only do you get points for answering correctly, but you also get points for answering the quickest. So when I give you these freebie questions, you want to make sure you answer as quickly as possible. That way you can maximize your points in the game. Also, it's a good opportunity. Anyone who's new here, make sure you are subscribed. I do this game every Friday. Um, so if you are subscribed, you will get notified anytime I go live. Question 14. Which of the following industries are involved with NFTs? That hat that's in the picture, that is a very interesting hat. I can't tell if this is a joke or if this is like a serious fashion statement. I'm hoping it's a joke, but yeah, that looks hilarious. Following industries are involved with NFTs: entertainment, fashion, art, or all the above. In my experience, usually when there's an option for all the above, that's the one that I always go to. But that's not always the correct answer all the time. In this case, however, it does happen to be the right answer. Entertainment, fashion, and art are all involved with NFTs. Down in Texas, 14 in a row. Pink Gold is still not far behind. What does minting an NFT mean? Minting, off the top of my head, minting an NFT, I would assume it means basically creating an NFT. So which of the oh, look at that. There's literally an answer for that. The bottom right green one, creating an NFT. I'm gonna go with that one. Um, that's gonna be my choice. Again, anyone who owns an NFT, let us know. Or I guess if you've bought an NFT, let us know your experience with them. Have you made money? Have you lost money? Would be interesting to learn about. School in fifth place, three in a row. Which NFT art project has generated the most revenue in sales? I used to have all these written down in my notes. So off the top of my memory, the top left is Bored Apes. The bottom right is CryptoPunks, and the other two, I have no idea what the names are. I'd have to track it down in my notes, but I don't have my notes in front of me. Which NFT has generated or project has generated the most revenue? I would go with CryptoPunks, the bottom right. I could be totally wrong. It's either CryptoPunks or Bored Apes. We will find out here shortly. And it looks like CryptoPunks is the correct answer. We got Texas Pink Gold, Peach Cocktails, and School. All got that one correct. Which of the following is an unsafe way to store NFTs? A centralized server, Ethereum blockchain, IPFS, or it's impossible to store an NFT? An unsafe way? I don't know. First off, I have no idea what IPFS is, so that could be the answer. Unsafe way. Let's go with a centralized server. I'm gonna go with that one. So the red answer, top left, centralized server. I guess we'll find out if that's right or not. Oh, it actually is correct. Wow. Frugal Sham moving up. School is in fourth place. Peach Cocktails in third, and then Pink Gold 17 in a row. Still has not beat Texas yet. Question 18. What is the technical standard for NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain? No idea what these are. So ERC and then a number. NFT 101, ETH 10K. Um, I'm gonna go with one of the ERCs. I would guess the red choice, the triangle, ERC 127. That would be my guess. If anyone can explain what that is, please do so in the chat. Ouija is going with ERC